Hello, I'm Ibek Keldi, and my project, it's sort of a mix of both the animals and agriculture and medicine because most live animals are used to study medicine and then afterwards they can be used as pets. The first pet would be the micro pig. It was original. They used talons to prevent one of the growth hormone receptor genes from activating, resulting in like a much smaller pig. And then it was originally used so that they would require less food for lab pigs and so that their digestive system was more easily monitored for the labs. It was in BGI Genomics in China. Well, there are ethical concerns because people were worried about making an animal go from really big to medium sized would be hurtful to the animal. But after multiple, like 20 pigs were assessed, they were found to have no health issues. And also, the first generation males were bred with normal females, so there wasn't a risk of uh, the pigs being too small to give birth. The next pet, which is definitely the most pet like animal here, or the most pet like purpose, they were created by inserting the bioluminescent genes from sea coral into zebrafish. It was originally meant to create an easy way to identify polluted waterways, but after seeing how cool they looked, Yorktown Technologies decided to try and sell them for commercial use. And one worry when they were spread throughout the world, and there's a lot of people with these, they're like 15% market share of all aquarium sales and fish sales. There was a risk of invasiveness of the fish being released, but since they glow really brightly and they're not used to that water, they're probably easy pickings for predators. The next type, uh, it isn't really genetic engineering, but it's in the same vein. You can clone your pet. Similar to Dolly, a somatic cell was removed from the pet that you want cloned, then placed into an immature egg cell. Then the cell is placed in a surrogate to give birth. It was originally used in Dolly to prove that genetic information is maintained throughout the whole life of an organism. Then the first commercially cloned pet was in 2004 by Genetic Savings and Clone in the USA. A lot of people think that you get the exact same pet, but you won't because of phenotypic differences and also like it's a different pet, so it won't know what you and the original pet have been through. Next one is glowing cats. It was a retroviruses were used to insert FIV resistance and fluorescence into cat egg cells. This was used to see if the like transplant of the FIV resistance gene was successful or not easily because they would glow. And it was it was done by a group headed by Eric Pochella at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota. They were concerned about using lentivirus as a vector due to somatic egg cell transfer being the only known way of inserting new genes into a cat. Also, they're resistant to AIDS, which is a plus. And then on the future predictions, there's not really much current research for genetic engineering in pets. However, they could be used to like fund new genetic projects in the future because a lot of people would pay a lot of money to customize their pets, which would be really cool. And currently, glowfish is like the only like commercially available genetically engineered animal, well, for pet use. And they're always being researched and created constantly due to the high demand and high market share that they have. and there are my MLA citations.